Hello. This is going to be my second official vlog on this channel for markets, things like that. I tried to vlog the last market I did and it just didn't happen. I didn't get enough footage, so I'm going to do much better this time. I'm like not looking at the camera at all. But yeah, I'm doing a market this Saturday with a Houston market. It is from I think 11 to 4 on Saturday, which I love Saturday markets. Super excited about that, but I'm like super behind. Today is Thursday and I have a lot of stuff I have to do. And I also, if you don't know, I'm a dancer in training right now. And so I take dance classes like 3 to 4 times a week. So I have a dance class tonight and on Friday night. And so that takes up a lot of my time because I have to drive like 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. And it's usually like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Anywho, okay, so I am about to, instead of just running my mouth, I'm going to go pack my car. I'm also upgrading my like market setup. And so I have a new like checkout counter versus a table. So I need to do some decorations for that. So I'm going to paint like the decorations and then also cut out like vinyl, which I don't even know if I have the vinyl. Like this is how like I'm just like a mess right now. Anywho, so I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna go pack my car. So I'll do like a little time lapse of that. And then it's probably just gonna switch to me like painting the area or whatever. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me today. I do have to make some hats, so I might add that footage in there, but if not, it'll probably just jump to me after that on Saturday, doing setup and things like that. So I will see you outside of my car.
Okay, I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm using my microphone, but I don't know if it's clipped in the best place. However, so I'm putting in this new piece. I think I told you what it is. It's a checkout counter. And I need to go right here, which I think it'll fit, but with the tent and stuff, I don't want anything on top of it. Also, like, should I put down, oh, this needs to come out. Crap. I don't have it. Wonder if I should put towels down for it too. Okay, for now, this here. Guys, this is a mess. I'm gonna put this on the front seat right now. Oh my god, it's hot. Okay. I'm thinking it should go with this side down. Just push it in that way. Let's just visually measure what it was. I don't think the tent has to come out. Ew, what is that? Is that a shadow or is that a bug? Leaf. Okay. Let's see here for now. Hopefully that's not a good idea. Okay, note to self next time. Put the counter in first. Oh, my, I'm stuck on my foot. This is not for the week, guys. Okay, I hope this is as durable as I need this thing to be because the tent is going to have to lay on top of it. Oof. That didn't sound good. So far, this is what we're working with. I put the counter down here. I made sure to put the bag side of the tent laying bare because I'm hoping that this like bag will be a good barrier around it and not like scuff it and damage it. And then that is like the top of the counter, and then those are the shelves that go in the counter. I don't know how I'm gonna put the shelves for the hats. I would love to put them right here, but I just don't think that's wide enough. Maybe I should put it under the tent. Either that or it's gonna have to lay like a long ways like the tent is. You guys, look how bad I'm sweating. Like, I've been out here for like 5 minutes. Anywho, I have to figure out how to put that and then 2 tubs in here, which is not a lot. But I just wish everything didn't have to lay on top of each other. So we'll figure it out. Hopefully this is sturdy enough. I'm gonna keep it. Okay. So the vision I have for this is I really just want to paint this whole thing purple. I have this color. I hope it's enough. I hope it's not dried out. I need to check. And then I'm going to put my logo, which is just like lilac stitch in a certain font, in vinyl, like over it. And then I'm going to hang this on the checkout counter. Funny story, yesterday I came out here, laid out everything, got ready to paint because we're a pretty artsy family. So I know we have paintbrushes. And so I went to go look for them. I just grabbed these, didn't look at them. Why are they this big? I was like, that's not going to work. So I overnighted these from Amazon and then paid extra shipping to make sure that they could come by the time I was on my lunch break. So I could do my lunch break, and I didn't even do it then. So didn't need to pay extra. They probably would have been here before now anyways. Crazy thing is that I don't even know if I have enough of this. I don't know if this paint is still sold. So if I don't have a backup plan. So I think I do have enough though. So I'm not too worried about it. Wish me luck, guys. I'm also trying to do just honestly one coat and be done. I don't want it to become any darker than it already is because I feel like this purple is already kind of too dark. I don't think it's bad. It'll be fine since I'm writing like white letters on it. It needs to be visible. But this is not really my branding color. Like it is, but it isn't. So, and I'm sure people who actually paint are like, literally, what on God's green earth are you doing? I don't care about method. I don't need it to look perfect. I just need it to look good enough and presentable. And it came in a pack of 2. So if this looks bad, I can literally just redo this before the market after this. I would prefer not to, though. Okay, it's not looking awful, guys, but it's also not looking good. So I have, like I said, I have a Houston market on navigation this weekend. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I'm training in dance and I have dance auditions coming up. And that is in July. And so I'm really like trying to lock in June and July. And like any kind of training events that I can go to, like certain classes I can go to, like I'm going to. And so because of that, and also because, well, I have a market on the 14th and I was really, really excited to go for it. Like the person planning it, you saw she put in a lot of work. Like I felt like it would have been like really good, like my target audience would be there. But then there was a training class with people that are on the team that I'm trying out for. And so I feel like that's like, there's no better experience really that you get from that. So I had to cancel that market and I felt really bad because that class is from 9:30 to 12:30. And then the market was from 11 to 3, which means I'd have to have been there from like 9 to 4. And so I canceled that one. I felt really bad. And then I realized right after that, I was like, okay, cool. So I still have 2 markets for June. And then I realized that on the 21st, I have a market. And I also I'm supposed to be taking my mom to a concert that weekend. And I just like did not put it on the calendar immediately, which is why I put stuff on the calendar immediately. And I thought the concert was on the 20th. I must have whenever I was booking it. So I had to cancel that one. And I felt bad about that. And neither one of them let you transfer. Well, one lets you transfer to another date. And I couldn't make the date because it was the next day. I guess I might be able to make that one. I still haven't decided. And then the other one doesn't do transfers or refunds. So I lost that money. And I don't know. I just don't like going, like, this is market season. And so I feel like I should really be capitalizing on the time that I have. Especially because I won't be doing any in July either because I really want to be locked in by July. And then I also got invited to go with a friend. She has like this jewelry. And she just DM'd me and asked me if I was interested in doing like a wholesale market in Dallas, which I've been wanting to do those. And so I feel like this would be the perfect opportunity because she's been before and she knows what's going on. Like I feel like that world is like a little confusing to me. And so it might just be perfect, but it's like the last day is the same day of the training that I'm supposed to be going to that I canceled the market for. So I'm like, I really shouldn't do that unless maybe I brought someone with me and they stayed and packed up. I don't know. But I would love to, and she's not certain about it, so it might not even be happening anyways. but we would be splitting booths, and so I feel like that'd be cost efficient, if that's the right word. And like I said, like I could learn a lot without being like completely confused and like learning. So I don't know. I might just ask her if I can go to the next one with her, like, or maybe one in August if that's she's like interested then. Um, but I just hate I just hate turning things like that down. Like it's worth it, and like I would be so upset if I didn't make the team, and I was like, I wonder if it's because I needed to train more, you know, and like if I had taken those classes, it would have been helpful if I had stayed locked in. But I really hate that this is like peak selling season for my business, and I'm having to like put it on the back burner a little bit. So I feel like I'm doing the right thing. It just really sucks because like I've been presented a lot of opportunities for this and other things going on in June, and I'm having to say no. Oh, hello, mosquitoes. Having to say no to a lot of them, and I just hate that. But like I said, it'll be worth it. But I just feel like lazy. Like I should be doing more because honestly, like most of my sales, like I get from my market. I don't know, maybe this is an opportunity to take time to really focus on my online presence and my sales tactic. And I need to like add some new designs to my site anyways, or like what I sell at markets and stuff. So I don't know, I feel like this will just give me time to like really focus on that. And markets are just like this week, like I'm just stressed because I have so much stuff I need to do. And I took Monday off for Memorial Day. I had a hair appointment on Tuesday, so I did admin stuff. I did some designs actually, but kind of, and then I read the rest of the time. And then Wednesday, I had time before I had practice, which is from 9:30 to 12:30. But I was so tired that I took a nap instead after I got off. So I didn't do anything yesterday, and now I have dance classes today and tomorrow. So, oh my gosh, my back hurts. But I think that's good, honestly. Okay, I'm out here for day two. I'm gonna finish packing up the car. I did all the hard stuff yesterday, so I could do the easier stuff today. So I'm just gonna put it in the last two boxes. The stuff. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. I really don't have that much. It's just the hats. I just have a big box of just like miscellaneous stuff, and then try on hats and tank tops. So this really shouldn't take long. The goal is to not sweat anywhere near as much as I did yesterday. So we'll see if I can accomplish that. It is cooler today. It did rain, but okay. And I also didn't put the dolly. Oh, I lied. I actually do have more. I say let's try this side here. Okay, I lied. I actually do have more, but not much. I forgot I had the racks I needed to put in. And then I'm going to show you, well, I just looked, yeah, but I'm going to show you the signs in just a minute. The mirror is also supposed to go in here. I totally should have done that first. I think I can fit it right there. It's going to be a bummer if I can't. I literally just cleaned it and tuck it downstairs. So these in here where it fit. I need to do a better job of planning next time. I mean, this isn't that bad, but wouldn't be having to play musical chairs. Okay, and this is the finished product of the sign. It actually doesn't look that bad. I painted it in also like 15 minutes, and then I just use my Cricut to cut out the letters on there. So I'm gonna figure out. I think I'm just gonna Velcro it onto the the checkout counter. So there's that. Also, my hair is probably a mess. I didn't really do it today. So okay, that I think I'm gonna put the mirror right here. I would like to put the dolly in the front seat, but I don't know that there's room. Okay, let me go figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna guess that I can just leave these here on top. Under this. No, it's a mirror. You know, I really don't think the mirrors will. I'm not really sure why I'm delusional in thinking that they will. Let's just go get the mirror. I'm trying to figure out my life. Let us put this here. Probably take these out for now. Damn. I don't know if I can get this in here with her clearing away. Do I want the? I feel like I want the glass facing inward. This is gonna be so embarrassing if this does not fit. I'm like, weird. No, go, go. Oh no. It's like something sort of weird at the end. That's not gonna fit. Maybe I could. Woo! Okay. Thank you, Jesus. I know that was awesome. No. Perhaps. What's more important is figuring out where the toy goes next, and that will determine where this can go. Yes! Thank God. God is really on my side today. I think it's going to do it this way. Oh no. Oh no. I just realized I have to bring a suitcase from away to my dad's and it's not going to fit anywhere. I think my sister can take it for me. That is unfortunate. Do not think about it. Okay, I'll go there and I'll put my backpack on top of it so it doesn't lean and break the windshield. But I do think I need to use this That's okay. Yay! Now we can figure out the shelves and then be done. Or not shelves, whatever these are. Clothing racks. I think we can just. No, not bad. Calm down. Sort of just what? Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay, this is what we're looking at. So I have the shelves on here and then two different bags. Under there, of course, I have the counter and checkout counter, and then the shelves and like the top are sitting on top of that underneath these boxes. The hat box is pretty light, so I have that sitting on top of it, and then this is sitting on top of the counter, but not the shelves and stuff. That's like my miscellaneous stuff. I have this mirror in here by the grace of God, and I really hope it doesn't crack. That is tank tops, extra hats, other stuff like that. Try on hats, clothing rack, one of the banners, the other banners in there. Obviously, this is the checkout counter circle. Chair number 1 back there. I think chair number 2 is somewhere hidden back there too. So, do I think this is smart? Probably not. I'm also going to be driving around Houston tonight to go to dance and then to Katy and then back to Houston for this market. However, this is what we're working with because I'm not redoing this. So I'm just going to say a prayer and nothing's going to break and it's all going to be fine. Amen.
Good morning. Okay, it's finally Saturday, so I'm getting ready to leave now to go head to the market. It's about 40 minutes away, and unfortunately my car is out of AC, so I honestly think I'll be fine now. I'm just kind of scared for the way back because it's gonna have been sitting in the sun. It's like, what time is it? It's 8:17, so of course the car's been in the shade, so it's not that bad, especially with the fan just blasting. Anywho, I'm very excited for this market. Like I said, this is like a very popular one, and I've heard that this location always does well. I'm a little nervous because the vendor fee was a lot more than I normally pay, but I think that it'll be worth it. My sister is meeting me there, so she's gonna come help, and I'm so thankful that this is a market where you can pull your car up next to your spot and then unload. Thank God, because recently the ones I've been doing, you've had to like go with carts and stuff, which are usually smaller markets, so that's fine because I don't have a lot. But today, this is not like a setup where I could like go back and forth. I would literally kill myself. So sorry, I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm very excited. I am kind of on a time crunch. I do want to get there a bit early, so I'm going to go ahead and go now. I'll probably do a time lapse of me setting up, and then I'll probably just do my usual, I say my usual, but this is like my second video I'll be posting. So I'll probably just do like hourly updates. I have my little microphones, and yeah, I'm just very excited. I feel very good about today, and I will take you guys along with me. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick run through of my setup. Here's my OOTD and the mirror that I have people to like try on hats, things like that. I have my tank tops here. Same as usual, my sale hats, print hats all on this side. Surprise, here's the new counter. I'm so obsessed. I literally painted that circle, put vinyl there, and I velcroed it. I need to refix that, but for today that'll do. I have my trucker claws there, pricing, QR code, need to figure out that spacing. Banner back there in the back wall. Here, I have to improvise, but I have the sale hats there. I start the embroidery here and it goes down. And then those are my patch embroidered and embroidered plus DTF, and then patch hats. And then lastly, tank tops over here. I got this new banner, but I think it's gonna fall, so I think I need to take it down, but yeah. Okay, I haven't had much time to do an update. I'm not even sure that I have so much time right now. It's actually kind of busy, a lot of people walking around. But I'm officially set up. I think and hope I got a video of the setup. I think I did of me walking through it. But I'm really happy with the way my setup went today. Like, it's exactly what I envisioned every time I set up, and I finally got to do it. But it's, yeah, really nice having my sister help set up. We have the same type A brain, so I don't have to really explain anything to her. I kind of just like, she just gets it. So everything is all set up now. I have my fan going. It doesn't feel terrible out here. It is kind of hot, but not the end of the world. Anywho, so I guess I'll update. I made a sale like as soon as I started setting up. Again, I didn't set up my payment ahead of time like I always say I'll do. But I did have my hats up like right away, so that was good. But yeah. Hi, how are y'all? Okay, someone came by and I wanted to be attentive. But I've had 2 hats sell and then a trucker claw sell. So I'm doing good so far. It is basically an hour in. It's 11:53. I totally forgot that they start like right at 11 because I had a line coming in and I was like still trying to get the banner up. But I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to stay up. But I was like, I can't risk having that fall on someone's head. And so I was like, they have one on their tent. So I went down and asked another vendor. and they gave me some string to help me hang it up. So got that figured out. I'll show y'all later how I have that situated. But feel good. Kind of just chilling now. It's been a decent flow of traffic, so I don't want to be on my phone too much. I'll probably do like a time lapse of people walking around, and I'm probably about to eat my lunch. But I'll update you guys probably in an hour or so and update on sales. Okay, so I definitely did an update when I said I would. It is 2:06. I have really just been running my mouth, so I have no good excuse for not updating an hour ago, but things have been going well. I did make my vendor feedback. This one was a little bit more expensive than I normally pay for markets like this. I'm really hoping within the next 2 hours I can make a decent amount of sales to make it like worthwhile. But like I always say, once I make my feedback, like I can breathe and like beyond there, I can just get my name out there at the very least, like make connections and stuff like that. So I'm content either way, but would love to make a few more sales. I'm very mad at myself because I'm running low on the Houston born and raised hats. Honestly, I thought I lost some. And so maybe I was like, maybe somebody stole them, but like I'm notorious for like misplacing things. So I just know it was me. And I bet what happened is I either took it to the painted tree or sold them on Etsy and forgot to update my Shopify inventory because I would never let this, it's the Houston born and raised one. And that's like my most popular hat. So I would never let that one get that low, especially here at this market because I know that it's in Houston. Like a lot of people are born and raised here, and that would be a popular one here. So I'm very mad at myself about that. But I do have one left, so I think I'm just gonna do like a pre-order type thing, and just be like, hey, like when they come in, I will ship them to you free of charge. No worries, like you'll still get them. So that's that. But I've sold a decent amount of regular hats, and then of course my sale hats. Is the same thing as last time, where I'll just put the top one, just like ones that aren't selling as well, and sell them for $8, and those are moving inventory. So I'm very happy with that. But I'm just very happy today. Like my setup has gone well. Like everything looks the way I envisioned it. I have a fan going. I'll show you. I have my fan going down there. Hi, how are y'all? So many dogs. This guy just walked by with a wagon that has 3 dogs in it. They're so cute. But I have my fan going, so it's not that hot out here. I think things are just going really well. I did sell a tank, which I'm happy about. I haven't sold any of those at markets, just online. But yeah, I don't know how many sales I've made since then. I guess I could check on my iPad and see. Hello? Okay. I don't really feel like doing the math to add this up, but I have done about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sales today. Keep you guys updated, and yeah. I also realized I never showed you guys my setup of the back of my checkout counter, so I'm going to show you all. Okay, so like I said, it has the top, and then it has like these two removable shelves. So I right now have my iPad there, so I can check out people with that, and then just leave my card reader out. And then this is just like a box that I have like miscellaneous stuff, like you can see the thank you cards, tissue paper, extra things like that. That's the hat I'm supposed to be wearing, but it's just too hot. And then my personal stuff, whatever. I keep my bags over here, and then I have my cash box down there, and then I've been using this as a footrest because I never put the footrest on my stool. I just didn't feel like screwing it on. And then extra bags on there, like the big bags. But I just love this so much because I normally just keep it in like a tub to the side and have to like constantly dig through it. I feel like this is just a lot more conventional and easier. Makes my life a lot easier. Okay, it is 3:39. I just found out you probably can't see it. You can't see it at all. I just found out. Okay, whatever. I give up. There's a Shopify app on the watch. I did not know that. And it tells you your total sales, how many orders you got, blah blah blah. Had no idea that existed. So I'm gonna update you. Right now, I have had 12 sales. I don't remember how many I said I had last. I think I said I had 10 the last time I updated, and it's now 3:39. Oh my god. But it has been a little bit slower for me than I'd hoped. Like the traffic has been good, so it's not even like that. I also do think it's hot. I don't think it's anywhere near as crowded as I saw on socials last time. Like I was saying, how it was super crowded and just like really pop. I don't know if I mentioned that here, but that was what I saw last weekend. They did one at their normal venue on Sundays. It is more cramped, so maybe that's why. But it was just like very crowded, very popular, and like a lot of vendors there like sold out of stuff. So I was super excited, but either way, it was still pretty good. I made back my vendor fees. Like I said, that's always like my very first goal. I could still, I still have 20 minutes left, so I still, of course, can make more sales. But I think I'm going to start slowly, like not packing up, but just putting things together. So it's not as crazy whenever it's time to leave. Sorry, I'm being nosy, but I don't know, I'm pretty happy with that, but wish I could have done a little bit better. I had higher hopes. Um, and I also ran out of my Houston Born and Raised hats. I'm like so mad about that. Those sold out so fast. I mean, there was like 4 of them left and they all sold. So I need to go order those like today. But yeah, I will probably maybe give one more update before I start packing up and then do a time lapse afterwards or like of me packing up. And then maybe I will, oh my gosh, why can I not think today? I'm so scatterbrained. And then I'll probably possibly do a recap or maybe I'll just do that in my last update. I don't really know that there's worth like doing a whole recap, but would I do this market again? I think so. I do wish that the vendor fee wasn't as expensive as it was. I think it just being 90 degrees outside is really like the main issue here. But I did enjoy myself. I did think it went well. I'm really happy with how my setup came up or came out. Hello. I'm really happy with how my setup came out. So I'll update you guys later. Okay, I'm back home now. I know I didn't do the best job of doing my time lapse. I picked up my phone so I could see the video that I recorded packing up or like packing my car to go to the market to see where I put everything. And then afterwards I was like, we're almost done. Like there's no point in like putting the camera back in. So anyways, just wanted to do a quick little recap after the market. I think I got one more sale. Yeah, I got one more sale after the last update, maybe 2. Yeah, I got a total of 13 sales. So that was a lot slower than I was hoping for. Like I said, I paid like $200 for this market. So I have very high expectations, but again, it is summer. And it is like 95 degrees outside. So of course I know a lot of people weren't out there and the traffic was decent. So like maybe it was just me too. But I am a little bit bummed, but it's okay. Like I said, I made my vendor feedback and did get to make connections and put my name out there. So that's great. But of course, like each time I'm trying to like level up. So we'll see. Next week I am doing the market that I did my first video on, which is at No Label Brewing Co. or Brewery, I can't remember which one. That one I did really well. I did 25 sales. So I'm hoping that this one next week will be a little bit better, but it was nice getting to test out my layout and see how I like things. Being nosy. So I'm, like I said, very grateful, very excited, and I mean, I would consider today to be a success. So I will probably do like a market prep vlog this week and then also one of next week's market. Might not post them like in the same week, but that's the content that I'll be getting next, hoping for. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm never looking at the camera, I like look at myself. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you staying this far in. I will hopefully do a market prep video soon and then another market vlog. But until then, you can follow me on Instagram at lilac stitch co, or if you want to buy a hat, it is lilacstitch.com. Thanks so much, and I'll see you later.